element is there will be a play to earn part of this, and then some additional other features that we can't get into right now because of, you know, having to go through the legal process and see on a lot of the stuff. But I will say that if there was a keys to the kingdom, right? These would definitely be a set of keys that we're putting out with these. There'll be actually 21 total actually, 20 different tokens. And then of course, Bitcoin will be the ultimate one that will be given out. So you will be able to purchase all 20 of them. However, you will not be able to purchase the Bitcoin one. In order to get an opportunity to receive a Bitcoin one, very limited edition, you will have to hold a certain number of NFTs, and then one will be given out in different classifications. And we'll get into more detail later. I don't have a lot of time tonight to go over it, but we'll get into the details on how you can qualify to see if you can get one of the extremely limited Bitcoin one. But Dawn, maybe you can real quickly explain. So let me, here, I'll do it. So right now, Dawn is showing you the one that's for Ethereum. And if you look at the top of the hourglass there, the sand glass, really, you'll see that that's the old financial system that is running out of time, right? You can see the dollar bills and the coins and all that stuff up there in the top. And then it's leaking down into the future, which is the cryptocurrency, metaverse, blockchain future. And you can see that it's actually busted out of the glass. That's how powerful it is. It was not able to be contained within the vessel. And then it's dripping down on a futuristic city, the future of harmony and people working together and personal empowerment, the things that the blockchains, digital sovereignty, all of that is in that city there below. If you go up to the character itself, you guys can tell me if you know who that is. I've got to say it's probably the best portrait I've ever seen of him. So that is Vitalik right there in the picture. Yep. The founder of who's the key founder. There's several other founders, but he's the key one that came up with the concept and then brought it to everyone else and said, hey, we could do this. And then if you look in the far background of it, you're going to see a spiral tower there with a light on it. That light represents the beacon chain. The beacon chain is the future of Ethereum, right? It is what's going to lower gas prices and do all kinds of great things for it. And that is one of their initiatives that they've done recently. But that's really what Ethereum is banking on the future is the beacon chain. So now, how do we take, there's going to be 1,400. There'll be one motion, which will be randomly inserted that people can get. So you might get the one full motion one. There's going to be some partial motion ones that there'll be about 50 different ones of. So 5 of 10 different ones. There's, 5 of those, and then 5 light ones that'll use lighting in different ways for each character. So those will be the limited edition ones, but every single one will end up being unique. So if you can pull up, do you have Doug's piece of artwork?
I do not, but he's here. So
all right. So I'm gonna have Doug show you that because I promised my wife I'd only be gone for 10 minutes.
Sure.
And I'm already past that actually. So
thank her for us.
I will. So I'm gonna have Doug show you how we came up with a concept to make every single, all 1,400 of them unique. There'll be 800 sets of 5, so you can get all 5 at a discount. They'll end up being about $100. They'll be $150 each. Dawn's going to get into all the numbers for you. So $750 for the first 5 of them, and that'll give you multiple chances to have the possibility to receive a Bitcoin one. Then the next series some will, and the next and the next. Now the great part is we understand that everybody just pushed to get the Martians done. So Dawn's going to go over how you can own the sets and make do it over a period of time over the next 3-4 weeks or so, maybe 5 weeks. We'll get the timing down on that. But also if you'd like to just purchase one, you can. They're $200 each, and you can purchase one at a time. So now I will tell you guys, there will be earning potential from the GameFi. This is not just a piece of artwork. It's a beautiful piece of artwork. And I got to be honest, I'm not that much of an art collector. I would pay $200 to have this art piece sitting on my wall and own a piece of it on what has been developed here and what has been put together, especially with the love that I have for the crypto blockchain space, right? The way that it's going to change lives, bring 1 billion people out of poverty over the next 5 to 10 years, helping us get back to digital sovereignty, and put things together. I'm really excited about it. I put a lot of work. I think first time I talked to you about this, Doug, was 5 months ago, maybe, buddy, was it?
Yeah, it was maybe even a little longer than that, maybe 6 or 7, but it's been a number of months.
We have put a lot of work into this, guys, to make this something special. This was not something that is slapped together, very quickly, or, this is definitely a valuable piece. This will be a valuable piece of artwork. It'll be a valuable NFT because of the opportunities that will be connected to it. And to be honest with you, this is a powerhouse to drive the Nexus ecosystem in moving us forward and moving in the other direction. It's going to help us do a much better job on when I first came on here and said we had something incredible happen today. Matter of fact, my buddy who we're working on with this called Chad. Chad's probably on here. And Chad said he's not going to be able to sleep tonight. Can't get into a lot of details yet. But he actually knew him. We didn't know we knew each other. I met Josh and then met Chad. And then Chad actually texted Josh about TruBadger. And he goes, I'm sitting here right next to Peter right now. We were literally at an event together when Chad had texted him. So it was just one of those great things. But he talked with him and he kind of, I think, filled him in on what we were doing, what we were going to do. I can tell you guys, it's a congratulations to every single TruBadger holder and every Nexus ecosystem person, right? It is a powerful thing that we're going to be moving forward with. And it came on the perfect day because it was like, hey, guys, we're going to launch this NFT series. It's this phenomenal art. It's got this history to it. It's got everything going for it. And this was what we were shooting for with this project, is to give us the wherewithal and the ability to really move forward with projects like this that have the opportunity to be one of the biggest projects in the world that we're involved with and putting together. So I'm going to turn it over to these guys. They don't need me, me. I just come in and give a little bit of context to things. I'm going to turn it over to Doug and Dawn and Rhonda. I want to thank you guys for being the best community in the world. Congratulations, by the way, on selling out 4,004 Martian NFTs. We are a power to be reckoned with. And I will say that we've got a lot of great stuff happening. We're being recognized by a lot of very influential people who are starting to say, you know what? We didn't know if you guys were going to last. We didn't know if you were going to be able to hold it together. It's one thing to say you're going to build a community of holders. It's a completely different thing to do it. And now that we've done it and people have seen that we do have a real base community that can not only move tokens, but also move NFTs, and that we're able to really build technology. And a lot of people say, hey, we're going to launch this and we're going to launch that. We're going to launch trading software. We're going to launch this. We're going to do that. And it never comes about. We've launched now with, and in the next week or two, because it's pretty getting very close with NSI. In the next short period of time, guys, we would have launched 5 fully operational functioning projects within less than 8 months. That's a feat in itself. And it's a testament to this team, and it's a testament to you guys as a community that you continue to step up and support and back the projects that we're doing. So I want to say thank you. Hopefully you guys are excited about this Crypto Gods NFT series. I'm telling you guys, we want to turn this into an entire brand. But there's lots of other opportunities that'll come along with this. Doug, Dawn, I'm going to turn it over to you guys, and I'm going to be quiet for the rest. This is the last you'll hear of me.
Well, buddy, enjoy your evening, my friend.
Yes,
I will. Thank you, buddy.
Thank you.
We
All
got that.
right.
We got that on tape, right? That he was.
Mhm. Did. I won't hold him to it, but we got it.
Yeah, I know. I wouldn't either.
All right, I'm going to share my screen real quick. One of the things that we've been talking about is how to. Can you guys see my screen, Don?
Yes, I can. Mhm.
Is really how to make each one of these unique, and each one of these, whether we're no matter which coin we're talking about, Ethereum or any of the tokens or coins that we come out with, each one of them has a story. They have coins that are related to the main coin, and so it creates an opportunity for us to come up with an idea. And I told Peter, well, let's hide some coins. There's a gal who does American Native Indian art where she hides the Indians in the forest and in the horses behind things. And there's like 25 of them on the side of the hill, but it's like impossible to find them, right? And you have to really look. We're going to do that in all of these cards or all these NFTs, so that each NFT will have 1 to 5. Some may have more, some may have less, but it'll be once you get the NFT, the idea is that you will know what is in the NFT. You won't know where it is. So on the NFT that you're looking at here, I think I've hidden 5 Ethereum coins. Let's see who can see them.
I love this game.
There's 5 in here. Some are easier to see than others. Not all of them are super hard. When you see your first one in the chat, tell us about where it is on the card without, give us an idea, left corner, right corner, bottom, top, middle, wherever you think it is. And I'll pull up the chat.
I didn't know I was going to need to bring my magnifying glass tonight.
Right.
All right. You guys ready for me to show you where they are?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do we have anybody see them?
So here I'll pull them
Breastplate,
out.
ETH logo. Here the count around the neck. Top right. Bottom
Okay,
right.
well, let's see if you're right. Okay, I'm gonna pop up the first one here. I'm gonna
Reforks.
put an outer glow on it. Let's see where it is.
Okay.
Did you see it pop up right here?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna take the outer glow off.
Okay.
See it go. Now, do you see it?
Yeah. That's so cool.
There it is. Okay,
Wow.
let's do the next one. Okay. All right, I'm gonna put an outer glow on this one. You see it down here in the waves?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I'll take the outer glow off. Still see it?
Yep.
Whoa. Cool.
So
Okay.
cool.
All right, here we go. Let's do another one. Blending options. But there'll be different coins. These are all Ethereum that I did, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
But there'll be different tokens or coins in these images based on the chain, right? What made the chain powerful? What made it work? So they'll be different. So here we go. Outer glow here. Let's see. Do you see it? I'll turn it off.
Missed
See who
it.
sees it first.
I missed it.
I'm flashing it now.
Ah, yes, I see now.
And the planet up here, you guys
It's like
see
an
it?
eye test. I feel like I'm at the eye doctor.
Eye doctor
Is
test.
this
Yeah.
better or this better?
Is this better or is this better?
Is that better or that better? Yeah.
That's amazing.
It's amazingly cool.
Okay. All right. Let me
So
get rid of
fun.
this. Get to one that's kind of a hard one here, I think.
Oh, those weren't hard.
Those aren't hard. And we can make them as hard or as easy. I don't want to disrupt the art, right?
Oh, sure. No, I
So-
love it
so-
hard. Yes.
Yeah.
I
So we
love
want it to be kind of hard.
Yes,
and
it
that
is.
makes it fun, right? So
Yes.
if people want to reproduce these and put them on their wall, they can have their friends come over and, hey, see if you can find the hidden coins, right?
Right.
So let's see. No, I don't want that. Let's do outer glow. Okay. Oh, that's the same thing. I'm sorry. I messed up. I had to cut that one into 2 pieces to get it right. And so it was the inner part of that. Okay, outer glow here.
Yeah, I agree, Yanni. Vitalik is going to be very flattered, I
Very
think.
flattered.
And I do that. I told Peter this first time I saw the finished product. I was like, that is probably the best portrait he's ever had made. And I think he's really going to love it.
Yeah.
He's going to have one, right?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, who wouldn't?
Yeah.
Who would,
Yeah.
if it was made after me, who wouldn't want to have that, you know, as their own portrait?
So
Yep.
So cool.
that's one of the things that strikes pure genius with this concept, folks, is there, just as we're all insane over TruBadger, right? There are people who are infinitely dedicated to Bitcoin and to Ethereum and to Polkadot, and they have their coins that they love and they follow. They know all the other coins and DeFi tokens that have launched on the chain. They're passionate about it. We're building a collectible that will draw attention to the Nexus ecosystem. And the idea behind creating a tribute or a, thank you very much for starting this and for being the pioneers in the space is to gather that kind of attention and build that collectability. So I think it's genius. And whether you, I in high school, we had to study the Greek gods and mythology and all that. It's all we're doing is basing that on this Greek mythology, all this mythology that we all learned, when we were in high school. So I've seen a couple of comments in the chat. So I just, had to share that. This isn't about religion. It's not about anything other than the ability to do a tribute to the folks that created this space that we're all benefiting from. And it's a nod of thank you very, very much. And it will draw attention from the people who are in that portrait. Oh yeah, you can doggone bet they're going to be like, what do you mean somebody did a thing with me? I need that coin. And they're going to seek it out. And gee, wouldn't it be nice if they then tweeted about it? And because that's exactly what will set fire to certain things for us.
Yeah,
So,
and they could have it for 100 Ethereum.
They sure could. They sure could. I might sell mine to them for that. I might.
Yeah. So it's a marketing vehicle. It's a tribute. It's a thank you. It's a collectible. It's an opportunity. It's just genius on so many levels.
Yeah. All right, Don, you going to show us what we need to know?
I am.
Dawn, can we spend just a couple of seconds? Want to also, while we're talking, speak to the artist that created these. And I have to, so let me share my screen. I want to read this to you because this is what she originally is an artist that was in oils and a painter. She's been a tattoo artist. We found her, and through this idea at her, she knew nothing about cryptocurrency. She dove in and created in her mind this thought process of what the blockchain is, what these coins do, how they're building a new space for us and taking cryptocurrency to the masses, etc. And this is her story for Poseidon. Out of the deep sea, Poseidon rises. In the eye of the storm, he stands centered and strong. He withstands the wrath of the cyclones. The waves are high and wild. Like the world we live in, these waves can be unpredictable. It takes strength and wisdom to progress in life, and sometimes life can be anything but fair. Poseidon holds the trident in his right hand. Once upon a time, it functioned as a weapon, but now he holds it proudly, a symbol of unity and progress, resonating power and strength through unification. In his left hand is the progress of time and space. The old world, ruled by the laws of fiat, decays slowly, returning everything to the element of origin. Through the gateway of time and space, the dusty sand becomes the building blocks for the new world to come, a world that holds so much potential it bursts the boundaries of time and space. It flows into infinite waters where utopia is rising. The capital of the metaverse, our future, where people live in unity, a place where we trade and create. This new world withstands the wrath of the storm. It exists on different planes to protect and is protected by the dimensions of the metaverse and constructed by the human mind. There, where the water is calm and beautiful, we settle to generate for our children the world of the future, a world of constant flow of development as is the knowledge of humanity. The gates are opening to new technology, igniting. I can't read the rest because everything's covering it.
Poseidon, speaking of light, his light illuminates the way towards the years to come. Yeah,
So-
she is a phenomenal artist. I don't know if you guys heard that. I have to repeat that because I don't know if you heard that. She did Hermes polka dot for us first.
Mhm.
And when we first met with her, she literally didn't know anything about crypto. She's never done crypto, never done anything. She didn't know anything about it. She said, I would like to take about 3 weeks and research polka dot
Mhm.
and figure out what I can do for you. 3-4 weeks later, maybe think about that time frame. She came back on a Zoom with us and she showed us that
Yeah.
Hermes polka dot. We were speechless. We were like, what do you mean you don't know anything about crypto? What do you mean?
I mean, it's,
You can't do this level of art and intelligent art
yeah.
and not know anything about crypto. Like, you nailed it.
Yeah.
Well, and,
Yeah, it's
and Don,
Beautiful.
it was my understanding too, she was not a electronic artist. She was
No,
she
No.
had
Right.
never done.
regular paintbrush artist.
Yeah.
She had to learn tools
Tools.
digitally to create what she created. And man, did she learn fast.
Oh,
And
she's
the
unbelievable.
outcome,
Yeah.
we're blown away, guys. We're blown
And
away.
she's, we predict that she's going to have a very, very, very long and healthy future. And she's loving it. She said it, you can tell when you speak to her, it has ignited this extra layer of creativity. And she's
Yeah.
so inspired by the blockchain and cryptocurrency and what it's
Very
allowing
much so.
the masses to produce and what it is that we're trying to do with the Nexus universe is, or the Nexus ecosystem is bring as many people into this space that they can earn
That's
wealth
right.
and be independent and provide for their families. I mean, it's all about it. So it's a
Crazy.
very compelling story.
And everybody keeps asking for her name, but I think, guys, our plans is to roll
Oh,
that
we
out at some time, right?
Yeah,
she'll be on the
absolutely. Well,
website at the right
She'll-
time.
yeah, it'll be on our
Yeah.
website. We are creating a website for Crypto Gods. It's a project, right? It's going to be built out like all of our projects. She will be on the website. Her whole bio will be on the website. And she
Yeah.
likely will come on a Zoom at some
Yeah.
point, an AMA, something further, down the road.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Artist introduction would be great
Yeah.
at that
Yeah,
time.
she's
Anyway.
And we can turn that into an event, guys, for the world, right? So
Right.
that would be very exciting for everybody.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. So, guys, we have the opportunity, of course, to whitelist these, as you heard. And right now, this is a temporary link. Okay. So that's a temporary link for you. If you want to get whitelisted today, over the weekend, what have you, we really wanted to incorporate into Catapult for these larger price point projects. We wanted to allow you to do a payment plan because we feel like that's very important. We care about the whole community. We know these are expensive. I'll go through the pricing here in just a moment. So the payment plan is almost ready. I will have it probably Monday in live form here where I can walk through that for you. And at that point, the regular Catapult path main website to get here, we'll go through that again, of course, if you've forgotten, but that will all be ready. So in the meantime, I have a workaround and you can go ahead and get whitelisted. You can go ahead and pay your deposit. You can go ahead and do all that this weekend on this temporary link that I posted there, and we'll post it everywhere until this is ready. So really quickly, there are several changes to this, obviously, because it's a different kind of project. It's an NFT. There's different types you can purchase. So let's just go through it. First, I'm going to go ahead and fill out some information. So I'll be ready to go when you're ready to click the button. So you're going to get an email confirmation and as well as a phone confirmation. And guys, this is for your protection. I understand that, you know, some people don't have phones. I get that. You know, my mom didn't have a cell phone until just recently, right? So what you can do is, you know, if you have, you know, relative, friend, neighbor, somebody that would be just willing to use their phone number for you, you can get the verification code from them. You can go ahead and continue. I will tell you, I tell this story all the time. I had to get an Android. We do a lot of apps and websites and all kinds of stuff, and I don't own an Android. I'm an iPhone person. So I literally had to find an Android somewhere to do all the testing, make sure it worked for you guys, and went to Walmart. They had a $20 track phone, and I literally got like a $10 or $20 minute card, if you will. I don't have a service plan. I don't need a service plan. But I wanted to be able to receive texts. So I just got a minute plan and I can get a text, and it's really simple. And if that's all you use it for, it's so cheap. So that is a good option. I'm just putting it out there. We don't want you to do without, you know, so if you need that, go ahead and do that. So let me check my email real quick for that verification. In the email, this, guys, is to just help make sure that you are you, okay? We don't have KYC on these sites, so this is the best option that we could think of. So 6376. 6376. I want to tell you guys too, if you've noticed, every time I click in a field, I have my saved information, right? A lot of people make the mistake, and I do it sometimes too, of clicking on something like that. Well, if you do that, you'll notice that in the address field, which is supposed to be my wallet address, actually it reads address, so it puts in my address. So that is going to happen if you click on any of these. That's why I don't click on it. I just type it out. I just deal with the pop-up. I understand why it's there. And I'm just going to go forward. Let me get my text real quick. 3283, 3283. All right, my wallet address needs to go here. Again, it's just going to keep popping up, right? Because I have all this saved autofill stuff. So I'm going to connect my wallet. I'm already signed in. So just be sure you sign into your wallet first. I'm going to go ahead and connect the account that I want. And it's popped up here. Click next. Click connect, and my wallet address is inserted. And this is where the fun part comes. So we have two different offerings with this NFT project. It is going to be ultimately about 20 different NFT God, you know, crypto God things. So we want to break that up into series of 5. So the first series of 5 is going to be, and Rhonda, you may have that where you can read it off. I don't have them memorized yet, but Ethereum is going to be first. So that Poseidon, you know, Ethereum that we're showing is going to be the first one in the series. That is what's going to be for purchase today individually, okay? And I'll show you what that looks like. You're going to choose individual NFT, okay? That's going to be the Ethereum one. You can do 1 to 10. I'm just going to do 1 today. Full payment or deposit. You can pay for it in full. It's $200, or you can make a deposit of $50. Okay, $50 deposit. Now, I set it here so I can show you the actual process of the payment. I want to show you what you can expect. I don't have $50 in that wallet at this moment. So if you register while I'm doing this walkthrough, we will be contacting you to send $49. So I encourage you to please wait. Don't register yet. Don't pay a deposit yet, please, until I'm done with this demo, because I want to fully walk through. It's different. So I need to show you what to expect, okay? Full payment or deposit. Let's use deposit. Now, the series, you can purchase those in sets, okay? Set of 5. That would be the Ethereum one coming out first. Then we would have the Crypto God of Hermes and Polkadot. That's going to be second. We're going to have a BNB one. We're going to have a TruBadger one. Very, very exciting about seeing TruBadger. We're going to have a fifth one.
I can't remember the name.
It escapes me at the moment.
Remember
We're
which,
having a
I
fifth
can't
one.
remember which point it is.
Yeah, I can't think of the coin. And then for a bonus one that is not going to be purchasable, it's very exclusive. And if you own, a set, or there's going to be different ways we kind of raffle this, right? But that's going to be Bitcoin. And the Bitcoin one is going to be super, super ultra rare, really fun things associated with it to make it really cool. And that's going to be given. You can't purchase it. It will be given to certain people based on criteria, which we will work out, and we will map that out and share that. Okay. So the sets is 5 NFTs of this first series. The set is $750. That's $250 off if you purchase them individually, all 5. Okay. So it's a deal to do that. The payment plan comes into play where we'll have Monday where you can make a payment today when you register of $250. In about 2 weeks or so, you can pay another payment of $250 and then another payment of $250 about 2 weeks after that. That will get you the entire set for $750. Okay, so that is coming. If you purchase today, whatever you do today is BNB. Whether it's a deposit or if you do a full payment or if you do a payment plan, it is BNB. If you owe anything at Mint on CNP when it goes live for minting, you will pay that in Matic. So if you'd rather get it all in BNB because that's easier, you're welcome to just pay full price here. Whatever you want to do there, that's totally up to you. Okay. I will tell you about the set. If you choose the set and you choose one of those and you choose the deposit, you will have to pay the $500 in Matic when we mint. So you'll pay only $250 today in BNB. I have a note down here to remind you of that. If you do the payments, if you choose the payments, you'll make one payment when you register. Then you'll have 2 payments due. You'll pay those payments here on Catapult when you check registration. It'll tell you what your balance is. It will allow you to make another payment, or you can go ahead and pay the balance in full if you choose to. You'll have options there. If you only make one payment of the 3, you're going to get 1 NFT when it's time to mint. If you wanted at mint time on CNP, let's say you want to just pay another $150 and get 2 of the set because that's all you're going to be able to do, you're going to have that option. That'll be $500. That'll be 2 of them. And you can do that. But you won't get all 5. You will only get all 5 if you pay for the set of all 5. I hope that makes sense. So when the payment plan is ready and you can do that, I'll show that. And I will have another disclaimer at the bottom that says you have to pay the $750 to receive all 5 NFTs so that you're very clear and understand that. Okay. I know we've probably got a lot of questions, but I'm just going to keep going because I want to show you the payment process. Okay. And individual, I'm just going to do one, going to do a deposit, and I'm going to go ahead and proceed to payment. Okay. The next page you come to is going to be a summary of everything that you've just told us. You are technically whitelisted. This information is saved for us already, but you need to complete your payment. You're not actually going to have access to any NFTs if you don't complete this step. So it's very important. So it's owing me, it's telling me what I owe today, payment due today in BNB. I need to have that much BNB in my wallet. And I'm going to go ahead and complete payment. It's going to open my MetaMask. Open my wallet here. I'm going to confirm. Oh, I have insufficient funds. That's so nice. You gotta love it when that happens.
John's
Okay.
been testing this system for like 3 weeks, including the
Oh,
Martians. So
listen, I've
we've been
spent all
draining
my
her
B&B. Peter's happy.
you, Dawn.
I've already paid for like an NFT. I'm just testing. It's great. Okay, so the payment process is just like every other payment process we do. The beautiful thing about after you make your payment, it's actually going to give you all the information about your payment here. You no longer have to copy and paste anything. We're going to pull in your transaction hash and put it in the record. We're going to put in the B&B amount in the record that you paid. You don't have to do anything. All automated. Okay, so we really love this enhanced system. All right, so that's pretty much it. Any questions regarding this? I know there's probably a few, and of course we don't have the payment plan to show them, so I can't show them that, but I can answer any questions about it.
A couple of questions, and Dawn, there aren't very many questions about the process at this point because you've simplified the process and addressed all of our frustrations or little glitches or whatever so amazingly that honestly, it was like last night to hear a couple people say during the Metamars sale, I did it all by myself. I didn't even.
Yeah, that was powerful.
Either we're getting really good or you're getting, I think it's both. We're getting
I think
better,
it's a combination.
And Dawn is solving all these problems. So thank you.
Thank you so much for saying that. That's very sweet. And yes, we are learning, guys, from every single launch we do. And that's the beautiful part. And that's, what we appreciate about you guys bringing to us, the issues that you have, all the Zoom room, interactions that I have, and I'm seeing what's happening and seeing the struggles, and we're able to then make a way. So it's really a beautiful process. But thank you.
So
very sweet.
We do have a couple of questions, and I'm going to group two of them together. Will TruBadger holders receive any of these Nexus ecosystem NFTs for in-house projects, i.e. crypto gods, based on the amount of TruBadger held? Could we get a free or heavily discounted NFT from this series? You can get it heavily discounted on the NFTs by taking advantage of buying all 5 of them. So you're getting 250. It's like buy 4, get 1 free. So there is the chance for a discount. The benefit of it, and this is true for the Metamars as well. TruBadger will hold in our collective coffers. We'll own some of these NFTs as well. So as the Nexus ecosystem and TruBadger owns these assets, we all benefit from that because the token value rises. So there is always that rollover benefit from that in everything that we do as an ecosystem. It's always going to benefit the TruBadger holders by raising the value of TruBadger. And so, yes. Easy answer, yes. Doug, if you or Dawn, you probably could have answered that far more eloquently.
No, that's perfect.
I think you did great, guys.
Yeah.
Companies are based on assets, right? So the greater the assets, the greater the value of the company, the greater value of the token. Mm-hmm. And it's just that simple. That's what Peter and I believe, and that's what we're building, guys.
Yeah. Okay, so to be clear, we pay on layaway for $750 for the set in B&B, and then again in Matic. No,
you can't. There's two choices there. Yes and no.
Right.
So yeah, if it's a deposit only, you're going to pay the $250 deposit in B&B. You're going to pay the $500 left in Matic when you mint it on CMP. If you do the payment plan, you're going to pay all the payments in B&B, $250 each, 3 payments on Catapult. You won't pay anything when it comes time to mint. You will be shown as paid in full for 5 of the set. You'll get the first one at mint when we mint Ethereum. When it's time to mint Polkadot, you'll get that one at no charge, except for the small little fees, right? The Matic fees for the wallet fees. And that's all you'll have to do. You won't owe any more payments. You'll just be in line to get them as they're minted and just pay the fees. I did, by the way, think of the other ones. So we've got Ethereum. I don't know why I said B&B. We threw out B&B a long time ago. So we've got Ethereum first, then we've got Polkadot, then we've got ADA, then we've got Sol, then we've got TruBadger, and Bitcoin's going to be the giveaway.
Yeah.
So those are the different ones we're doing first, the first set.
Pluck that out of the brain. Brilliant. I don't know that we addressed this. Peter may have started the conversation with this, but the question from YouTube is how many sets of 5 will be available?
Okay, great question. So there's going to be 1,250 of each NFT total, max supply, no more ever created. There's going to be 450 reserved for individual purchases of each one. There's going to be 800 reserved for sets, 800 for sets, and then we're reserving 50 for the TruBadger treasury, which you all are going to benefit from. That's how that would be distributed.
Yeah. And I think one of the key words you said, this is the first set.
First set.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That implies more sets, guys.
Yeah, more sets.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think
Hopefully
initially,
4 total.
That's right.
hopefully we can produce all 20, including 21, including
Yeah, and I
Yeah.
don't know if you guys missed this too. Peter talked about gamifying, right? So there'll be a pay to win or play to win gamification.
Yeah.
Pay to say it
No,
again.
play
not
to pay.
play.
Oh,
No,
earn.
not that. Play to earn.
Play
Play.
to earn to pay.
You don't have to pay anything. You paid for it. You got the NFT.
You
Play to
play,
earn.
you get paid.
Earn.
Play to earn.
That one.
Yeah, that. I'm tired.
Oh, it is Friday night, guys.
It's
It is
Friday.
Friday.
Yes,
Come on.
Friday. Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, couple other easy. Yeah, I'm only going for the easy questions. If your question is really hard in the Q&A, we might skip it.
We might skip it. It's late.
It's Friday night.
I'm kidding. Okay.
No, we're not.
If we have the money now, i.e. B&B, would it make sense to make a full purchase today or put the deposit in and then pay the remaining in another currency? The answer is yes and no, because what happens with B&B and all these currencies, they go up and they go down. So if I have the B&B right now, I may go ahead and make my full payment now. And I know that in the next 3 or 4 weeks, the value of B&B is going to fluctuate. And so
Yeah.
that's how this game goes. So
For sure.
you can do it however makes sense for you, whatever you're comfortable with, because there is no finite answer to that kind of a question, unfortunately. And I'm not a financial advisor, nor have ever played one on TV or anywhere else.
Yeah. The only right answer to that is hindsight.
Oh, yeah. Good.
So, and you can't guess it, guys. You just got to go with what is, right? So some of these you'll pay when you get in, B&B may be higher, just so you'll pay a little bit more. Sometimes B&B will be lower, but at the end of the day, it does exactly what we teach and talk about. You're going to cost average into these, and so it's not going to matter over time.
Yeah.
Unless we go through the roof.
Yeah.
When we go.
When?
Well, if B&B goes through the roof,
Okay.
right?
Uh-huh.
So this is a good question, and I'm going to defer to Doug. The question is, what does the money go towards for the payment of the NFTs in the Nexus ecosystem?
You know, guys, we are a company, right? So there's so many things that we want to launch and do. And like any company, it takes capital. So this is just the way that we, can get into the market, create value for everybody, and also get ourselves into that NFT space and begin to create value for other NFTs to be attracted to us. So this serves many, many, many purposes. So, but being, who we are and what we are, right? We're always transparent, but we want to launch a lot of stuff, and all of that stuff that we can launch, we believe will bring value to all of the tokens and all the companies that we're launching. TruBadger, Sapphire, NSI, Digi's going to have its own token or an NFT. So we're going to launch all of these things that bring value to you guys, but all of that takes capital, it takes planning, and it takes infrastructure. And we need a lot of infrastructure to do these things correctly. So that's it.
There are questions about the payment schedule, Dawn. So
Mhm.
I don't know that we have the exact dates, but my favorite
Yeah.
question so far tonight is from Jody. We love you, Jody.
Yeah.
Can I buy a set tonight?
You absolutely can buy a set. For real, you can buy a set. Yes, that is not prohibited at all. You can either pay a deposit or pay in full. You don't have to do the payment plan today. If you're waiting for the payment plan, just wait till Monday. It's just over the weekend. It'll be done. We'll have it ready for you. So the payments, we're looking to launch this probably I see that question, probably 4 to 5 weeks. So you have about 4 to 5 weeks to make those other 2 payments if you choose the payment plan. We're going to split that up for you so it's reasonable. You don't have to do them one a week, for 3 weeks or anything. We're going to try to spread it out as best we can. So, yeah.
Okay. Someone's asking a very personal question, Doug. Is Doug buying a set of these NFTs? Can I answer that for you? Because I'm just going to take it.
Who's asking if I'm buying a set?
Adam.
Adam.
Yes, I am buying a set, and I bought a Martian too.
Yeah.
You sure did.
I
know that.
had 2 minutes to go.
Kid you not.
2 minutes, and I'm done. Well, problem is my computer crashed. Right, I had a computer crash.
That's what they all say.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a virtual.
There you go.
But anyways, yes, guys, I believe in our projects. I believe in what we're doing, and I know there's talk about crypto gods and all that kind of stuff, guys. This is, this is crypto. That's all it is. It's not, it's not anything other than that. And so don't make a big deal about it. But yeah, I love the artwork. I love what the artist is doing. You guys know I'm an artist. I love anybody that can do art at that level is just phenomenal. So yeah, I'm in.
All right, Jenny, don't be laughing that Doug just slapped me. Okay, I'm just saying. I'm calling HR in the morning. Okay. There's some timing issues, and I want to make sure, Mark, that I think I understand your question. You can't mint your NFTs until they are paid for, and you won't be able to make payments after you've minted them. And there is a finite timeline for minting. So there is a payment plan where we've got something where you can make 3 payments for the set, and you need to follow that timeline that Dawn has spoken to, and make sure that payment has been fulfilled before we go to mint, and you're able to collect that, or they're not paid for, they don't belong to you. Mm-hmm. So you got to follow through on the commitment as well.
Absolutely.
And
I think a question is coming in to the Q&A, so Doug can address that, hopefully, if it comes in there. But I do want to speak to you. I understand this is very close after MMAC. I get that. Believe me, Lord knows, I get that. We have been working on this project, though, for months and months, okay? We are at a very pivotal point in the Nexus ecosystem where it's what we talked about early on, and now it's coming to pass where we're going to have project after project after project after project. It's here. We were working towards it. We didn't know it was going to happen, when it happened. We just planned for it. But yeah, so MMAC, everything fell into place. We worked really hard on that project. It just happened to be this week. Great. It's already beautiful. We've got Stardom Chance Token, which we're very, very excited about, that Hollywood opportunity for helping people. We're so happy about that project. That's going to launch probably the end of February 28th-ish, 1st of March. That has been in the works for months. Mm-hmm. So it's just timing. It's just how it lays out when when all the work is done, when the legal is done, when, you know, the development is done, it's just the timing of it. We're not planning to bombard you with all the projects, and you certainly do not have to participate in every project. We are never asking you to do that, ever. Pick and choose the ones that you love, that you resonate with, that make the most sense for you, make the most sense for you financially. Of course, we don't want you to not pay rent because you want this set. Okay, please don't do things like that. Please be really financially sound, because good things come to you when you are. Bad things come when you don't. Been there. So
Done that.
done that. Yeah. So yeah, I'm sorry about the back to back to back, but this is how it's going to be. We have crossed that line. And now we're here where we're going to have 2, 3, 4 projects a month, you know, week after week after week. Here we go. We're here. So we've been planning for this.
This is what we've been building for. And
What we've
Dawn,
been building.
you're absolutely right. We don't
But-
have to participate in everything.
But let me comment on that though, guys.
Mhm.
It's so important that you realize if you don't participate, did you lose out? Maybe in some ways, but in other ways, you're already in TruBadger, right? You're holding tokens in TruBadger. All of this drives the value of your token. So you step back, take a breath. I can't participate in this one because I just can't. And you're real with yourself. Okay, that's fine. But if you hold your TruBadger tokens, you're not like one of those that are selling, right? I have no idea why anybody would sell their TruBadger. But anyways, if you're not one of those, you have tokens, right? And we drive the value. What Peter was talking about tonight that we can't share is going to drive, I mean, insanely drive the value of TruBadger, right? But all of these projects are being designed and built to do one thing: create value in your life. And it will create value whether you participate or not. Okay, so yeah, it might hurt a little bit. Oh, I can't do all 5. I can only do 1, or I can't do any. But at the end of the day, you are part of the team. You are on the ship, and this ship is going to take off, and you have your tokens. So be happy. Don't be sad.
That's
Be
right.
happy.
And don't think you can't participate in all. Just because you can't buy a set. Guys, I can't buy a set. I'm going to be super real with you. I can't afford a set. I'm sorry. You know, I have other things going on. So, and that's okay, because I can get an individual NFT today. I can pay a $50 deposit. I can pay $150 when it's time to mint in Matic. I've got 4 or 5 weeks to do that. That's manageable for me. Okay. I'm going to get the next one the same way. When the second one comes out, I can get the second one. I'm not going to miss out. I can get all 5, right? Am I going to pay a little bit more? Absolutely, because I can't buy the whole package at once. And I'm okay with that, because it's still worth it to me. They're still beautiful. I'm still going to be very proud to have them. And I'm paying, you know, $50 extra for it. So it's okay.
Yes.
There continue to be a lot of questions about the dates and the timing and all that. So right now, the payment plan process and the dates have not been ironed out because that system isn't completely tested all the way out. When it goes live on Monday, as Dawn's goal is to have that live, those dates will be on there. So we aren't going to give you dates right now because we need that system to be completely vetted and for Dawn to know, yep, we're good. And then those dates will be posted and available. So right now, no, we don't have an absolute date on the last day to pay for it is XYZ.
Right.
As those dates become locked in, we will let you know, obviously, when we know what we know, we will absolutely share it.
Yeah, minting date, again, 4 to 5 weeks from now, because we still have work to do on these NFTs. We've got more amazing rarities that we are plugging into these, and we want to have plenty of time to do that right. So it's going to be 4 to 5 weeks before Ethereum actually is minted. So you've got a little bit of time there.
Yeah.
Oh, we don't want to keep everybody all night long. But there's an interesting question, and I've not been ignoring your question, Carl. So the question is, for the Las Vegas event, I think there was to be a CNP NFT. Will it be one of these or another series yet to be named? So until the community NFT project site was active and live and running, we couldn't load the Las Vegas NFT or the holiday NFT that we
Right.
issued to some Cooler Brands members.
We had no place
until
to
the
put
site
it.
was so in the
Yeah.
next couple of weeks, now we'll be able to load that up, so you'll
Yeah.
be able to make those claims. So
Absolutely.
that is, now that we've got a site to put it on,
Yes.
we can get that loaded up for you. So
Yeah.
keep your eye open for a great question, and thanks for
Yeah,
that.
very good question. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Well, days. This is a good question. So if I went out today and bought a full set and paid for it or started making payments, could I say, ooh, on Thursday, I'm like, you know what? I want to buy another set. Can I go back in and increase my order?
You know, I am actually working on that. I was thinking about that today, as a matter of fact, that we need to have a way, if people want to do more, that they can upgrade. We've never had an opportunity where you could kind of do this. This is the first time we're offering like a multiple of anything, right? Multiple ways of anything. So we're looking at, I'm going to work with the developers on Sunday night and see what they think we can do about having a button to upgrade. And because right now the issue has been, you have registered, and even though you may choose just one thing or whatever, you've already registered your email and your phone, and we all know that's a problem. You can't register that again. And we don't want you to, because, you know, we need to keep that clean and be, what's the word, authentic. You know, we need to be able to prove it's you and that kind of thing. So you won't be able to go register again and pay again for a different set or whatever, a multitude of sets. So we're going to have an upgrade opportunity on the check registration part. So you can go in and check your registration. You can upgrade then. You can choose what additional you might like and go to the payment page and take care of that. And that will be added to your record. And then that's the best way to do it. So yeah, I foresee that happening. Great question.
All right. And the obvious question, which we have not talked about for a while, is will there be a CNP token in the future? Well, of course there will.
Yes, there absolutely will.
So it's that what came first, the chicken or the egg? You know, with certain projects, the egg is the token and it came first. In this case, this is the chicken. So we're doing NFTs first, and then the token will follow.
That's right. And if you'll notice, a lot of our projects do that, right? Insights, we had the utility first. You know, we did the token first, and then now here we go. We're launching everything. Saphified was the same way. You know, we did the token, and then we came out with Saphified and all the utilities of that. That's building and building and building. And same with this. You know, we'll have tokens first, and then sometimes we'll have utilities first and great platforms and products first. It just depends on what it is. When does this launch end? Oh, that's a good question. So what will happen is when the deposit opportunity or whitelist opportunity is open right now, you can go and whitelist right now. That temporary link, I'll post it again for you. You can do that. Monday, you'll just go through Catapult, the normal process. That will stay open until we are going to mint. So about 4 weeks or so, 4 to 5 weeks, we can whitelist. Okay. Then we'll get ready and we'll mint. So that's the plan.
Or we sell out.
Or we sell out.
Or we sell
Very
out.
good point. Because there's only 1,250.
Yeah.
So
it is a small number. Yeah, it's very limited. That's right. Good question.
Yeah, thank you. In the comments, what you thought was the egg may actually be the chicken. Jan is like, you know, ethereal.
Philosopher. Yeah.
I know. That's too deep for me on a Friday night, dude.
Right. Yeah.
Maybe it's just a feather.
Yes. Oh, challenge him. I like it. Okay. And then there is one last question, and that is, can I get stock in Cooler Brands? And that is I don't know of any plans to bring that stock option back at this point.
So what was the question?
Can we buy stock in Cooler Brands?
No, not at this point.
Yeah, not
No,
at this
the
point.
stock offerings are all closed
Yeah.
in Cooler Brands and Digi.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything's
And that
closed.
was years ago, guys. It's not like it just
Yeah.
closed.
But-
Like, it was years.
But there are potentials on the horizon about moving some of those things into tokens and changing out of stock. So, you know, hold on for your hat. Hold on to your hat for that. Okay.
I say buy tokens, swap
Yeah.
tokens, collect tokens. Because to me,
Yeah.
that in my mind, when I think about how I'm managing my, future millions, it's not looking like a piece of paper that says stock on it. It's
No.
looking like little coins.
Little token.
Big guys.
Yeah. Yeah, and from a utility standpoint, guys, I like them much better because they're more liquid, right? Hard to sell stock when it's a
Yep.
PPM or a
Yeah.
private placement offering. It's much easier to move tokens. So it's much better route.
Yeah. All right. I think they have exhausted us with their questions.
Good.
I love it.
Good,
Thank you
'cause I'm
guys for being
exhausted.
so engaged. I love it.
So Rhonda, do you have a post ready for Telegram that you can add the link for it to? Because I don't
Of
have a post ready,
course.
but I've got
Of course I do.
the
20 minutes.
All
I
right.
got it like half ready. Okay.
Sure.
It was a busy
All right, well, I'll
day.
send you the link so we can add the link to the post, and that way it'll be all together. And
Oh, I just copied
Not
it from
lost.
the chat.
no, that's great. Perfect.
Yeah.
See,
Okay.
oh, that's your half that you're ready. Got it. Okay.
All right, I'm going to answer this last question from Jason. He asked a question about NFT projects that don't sell out. Can be a really bad thing, whatever, right? Guys, anything in life has risks, right? So, you look at the opportunity and you have to evaluate whether the opportunity outweighs the risk. And at the end of the day, you look at what we're doing and what we're driving. So there's a lot of NFTs that come out that have no community behind them whatsoever. They don't go anywhere. We're driving this community and we're driving other influencers that are coming into this community. So as we build excitement and as we build interest in TruBadger and the Nexus ecosystem, more people are going to come in. So is there a probability that we might not sell out? Maybe. I don't know. I can't guarantee that, right? But I don't go into this part of it asking, what if that happens, right? Either I like where we're heading, I like where we're going, and I'm all in, or I don't. So you just got to kind of choose. But I'm all in, and I believe in where we're going, especially what happened today. Once the word gets out, everything that we're doing, guys, you're not going to be able to stop this thing. Now, can I guarantee that we're going to sell out of these NFTs? I can't. But what I can tell you is that everything that we're doing moves us towards that kind of outcome, right? That we sell out of everything that we do. And as we grow the community, as we grow in strength, as we grow together in numbers, I keep saying this, I said it from the beginning. When we grow in numbers, we can absolutely create our future. It's done.
Yeah.
And so, it's not time to put on the brakes for me. It's just not. So the question is, it could happen. I don't act that way. I don't believe, after what I know today and what I know what's going on, I don't believe it will happen. So
I just want to show them one more time before we close. Give you another good look at them.
Yeah. They're amazingly complex.
Stunning art. Yeah. Complex art.
Yeah. I think the words intelligent art is such a great descriptor for this, because it has that Where's Waldo kind of, but
it's gonna happen.
touch a different level. I mean, this is crypto people are going to just love diving into this and getting as close to it as possible to find every one of those Easter eggs. And so,
Well, you know, I saw a house the other day, and you guys may have seen it. It was this guy's hall. He had all of the CryptoPunks that he owned on the hall
my.
printed, right?
Hmm.
We're going to be able to do that here too. You're going to be able to print these, and you own these. You own this, right? So pretty exciting to own.
very, very cool.
Very, very.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Okay, guys. So tomorrow, very extremely exciting day. I can't wait. We are going to reveal your MMAC NFTs that you minted. So 2:00 Pacific, come right back here to the Zoom and we will show you what you got.
Yeah.
Very, very exciting day.
Ooh.
Oh, I know. I got chills and yeah.
And I don't know, but maybe we don't have a Zoom on Sunday, so you guys are kind of on your own. Sorry about that. But you know, we'll have a couple on Monday, so you won't be alone.
Yeah.
We'll have intervention meetings for you guys that are in
For withdrawal.
Intervention. Yes, I like that.
Yeah.
Good.
All right, good night, guys. I got
Thank
Mary
you.
waiting for
Good
me.
night.
Take
Appreciate
care,
you guys.
everybody.
Thank you.
The best people on the planet right here in TruBadger and Nexus.